Me too. Tune in every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. to hear us do just that. Only on our station, Radio Free Radio, RadioFradio.com.
Your Music Show is the best podcast in the world. Your Music Show is the best podcast in the world.
Welcome to Your Music Show. My name is Justin.
And I'm DJ.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
Oh,
I guess.
It's another Friday night, and look, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I do want to say the Virginia weather be crazy.
Uh-huh.
It snowed today, and it was 80 like almost all week.
And
It's
just because of that, I had to wear my
Greetings,
Season's Greetings shirt from the Penguins.
I mean, it's all right that our credit went to crap because we fill out some bull crap credit report like
Right.
15 years ago.
It was already non-existent.
Yeah, pretty much at that point, mine was fine. As fine as like a whatever 22-year-olds could be, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess since we're on that subject, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Daniel Plummer, we started doing some plans here. I'm pretty psyched about this, and
I'm gonna bail on this so fast.
why?
Man, I can't take a week-long trip like that.
No,
I don't think I can do it.
oh,
I don't think I have the time off for work to
Oh,
do
really?
it. Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. I mean, I gotta crunch some numbers,
Yeah.
but
I
that and spending 4 days in a car with Plummer and you probably drive me nuts.
Well, that I understand.
You know how many times we'd have to listen to Andrew WK to get there?
Infinite,
Like 48 or 50 times at least.
at least. I mean, I'm all right.
Mm-mm.
That's cool. I'm for that. Well, I guess that derails that.
Yeah, sorry. We just ruined the whole show.
Well, it still might happen, but like we were planning a roadie out to Seattle. Our friend Chris is getting married, and I mean, I think it's the only way I'm going to be able to go is the roadie. I actually even figured it out because it's the same weekend that I'm supposed to go up to New York, but we figured a way to. I mean, I would basically be on the road for almost 2 straight weeks, but we figured out a way I could do both.
Well, on the bright side,
Mm-hmm.
you're not really missing the wedding either way since
Fair enough.
it's happening before we get there, apparently.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is a great episode, by
It's
the way.
basically, for to party.
Yeah.
That's the fun. That was the fun because I was talking to Plumber and he's like, "So you want me to like pay $600 to come out there and party with you?"
Yeah, right? You?
I mean, it's cool, but like, I mean, if that's a whole nother conversation.
Yep.
I'm excited for him, and if I can make it out, I'm going. I feel like driving's the only way I'm going to be able to. There's no way I'm going to be able to drop $600 on a plane ticket.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. But I mean, we figured out. We were looking at some of the stuff. I mean, I guarantee even if you bail, Plumber's still down.
Right.
But we'd still have to find like a third and a fourth to make it happen. I don't know what Hickey's situation is.
I don't either.
He seems like somebody who might be down for the cause for something like that. But I don't know. I don't know who else has been invited.
We'd have to look at the Facebook invite, I guess.
Yeah. But anyways, so Seattle, look out. One way or the other, some of us are going to be in town, and that means crazy times.
Yep. On an island that's an hour away from Seattle. So, Seattle, watch out.
Yes. Well, I mean, the way we were talking, we were going to get into town probably Friday and probably be in Seattle Friday and then head into Whidbey on Saturday for the party or whatever. So
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. It could go well. And, oh, by the way, Facebook, hi.
Oh, hi.
This is the only way people want to listen to our program.
Oh, cool.
Is via Facebook. We're back
I
on
didn't know it was working again.
Yeah. It basically started working last Saturday, but it was giving me fits all last week. So it's a hassle. Like, it's an extra hassle. Facebook's really finicky, man. You have to
So am I, apparently.
You have to put extra like key like OBS is sweet because you just put in the one key and it you put the one key one place and it goes all these other places.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, on the other hand, has especially for their live video, they have a key that expires every 5 hours if you don't, and if you start using it, or if you set up if you schedule a stream
Mm-hmm.
and don't use it within like 20 minutes, the key expires and you have to get a new one and reset it up. It's a bunch of extra. Like YouTube just has the one key.
Yeah.
Always. Like you're broadcasting on the same channel every time, so what's the big deal? I'm broadcasting on RFR. Why, I mean, if it's coming from the same place, why does it matter?
I don't know.
Why does it have to be you stupid
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I shouldn't call out Facebook on Facebook.
May as well.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg.
All right, so we'll play some tunes.
Okay.
Play some tunes here. We got brand new Ugliography off of Evil Rays, which Matt finally got me a copy of, and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think it's a really great record. It's cool because it doesn't have the grit that Four Shafts had, because like as you pointed out last week, it's basically him. So it has that same charm of those first two records where it's just him doing everything. So like if it's a nice mix of everything. It's a nice evolution, Evil Rays, and that's available the 31st. Make sure you're out at that party. We'll probably talk about it again on the other side. But we want you to click play is what we're going to play here, and I'm going to click play, and hopefully it plays. Oh,
Hey, look at that.
It's Your Music Show. Hot damn! Naked pictures right there with white bread. Oh my god. That fired me the F up, man.
Yeah, man. I love that.
That was great. Oh my god.
Oh, I need to start playing with these
Yeah, there's more of them.
transition times.
Hey,
Yeah.
guess what? Like I didn't get a chance to come in here and play with it more, but remember I told you about this thing? Being
No.
able to take pictures and stuff from this?
No.
Well, it's
What thing?
my monitor over here.
What?
I'm going to be able to take video
What?
pictures or whatever from this and put it into there. Yep. I just haven't set it up on ours yet.
What? It seems like it's still just doing the same thing.
Well, right now, yeah.
No, this.
Oh, you mean the transition? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're probably, whoever's watching is going, what the hell?
Well, if they're watching, then they know that I'm playing with it because I'm talking about it. So
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's happening. That's all. No big deal. So, you know what's great?
What's that?
When you forget to get up and go to the bathroom during the break.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Yes, I would.
Why?
I don't want to urinate in myself. So, what is that? Oh, it's clearly. Oh, okay. I don't know why it.
Just start
Did that.
playing a.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that went out over air though. So doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's a thing. Something happened and we reacted to it like we shouldn't have. So we got Boxford here with Block. I can talk, I swear. Boxford with Black Mountain, Dream with Civilized World, and Generator, Wolves Behind Dead Eyes. We'll be right back. It's Your Music Show, only on our station, Radio Free Radio, Radio F Radio.
Time 4 years away from your home, away from home. This is the last place I figured you would go. Needless to say, I'm not the only one that thought this would end up in misery. I know it's over not. Filling the spaces, I hope that you made it. Thoughts stand so senseless, just know that I meant this. Meaning this feeling, I figured it out on my own. The terms are what left me alone. I'll shoulder the blow one more time for the road. Carry this weight on my back, then let go. You only express this in full detail. The grief of knowing and owning up to where we hail. 4 years away from your home, away from home. This is the last place I figured you would go. Needless to say, I'm not the only one that thought this would end up in misery. I know it's all for naught. 4 years away from your home, away from home. This is the last place I figured you would go. Needless to say, I'm not the only one that thought this would end up in misery. I know it's all for naught. I know it's all for naught. Away from your home, away from home. This is the last place I figured you
if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Now back to the show. Here's just one DJ.
Yeah, that's us. So, if you happen to be listening live, you know
Nope.
what? You know what? If you're listening live, give us a ring, 757-525-3276. Or if you're watching live, whatever. If you're in a band and you've got a show coming up that you'd like to promote, or if, I don't know, you have like the CD coming out you want to talk about, give us a ring. Or, as always, hit us up on the Facebook machine and let us know about these things. We'd like to know. We'd like to share with people. Speaking of things that are coming up, I don't know if you saw this, but Turncoat Syndicate has, they're working on new music.
Mm-hmm.
And they just recently put out a Patreon to help them finish it. It looks like they're doing everything themselves.
I saw that.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a step in a different direction for them because I believe that they've always gone to a studio. And they just rigged up their practice space and have recorded it themselves. The stuff that I heard, is just the background music on the video they made for Patreon. But I'm digging the new direction. It's not a complete apart from what they've been doing, but it's definitely an evolution. And I've said this before about Turncoat Syndicate's a rock band. Like, there's no subgenre to it. They're a rock band. They rock. Right. And you go see them live, you're going to get a rock show. And really dig the Turncoat Syndicate. I'm very much looking forward to hearing some new music from them.
I can't wait for the reunion tour of Gentlemen Bastards.
That band still exists.
Yeah, I know. That was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
You're a joke.
That's also true.
Speaking of jokes,
yeah,
I'm going to go see Logan tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's a joke? It's just a bad segue.
Yep.
Okay.
That was the joke.
No, I hear it's really good, though.
I know. I can't wait. I'm excited.
I think
bought a ticket. It was a whole $6.99.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm going at 9:50 in the morning.
It's the smart play.
That's the way to do it.
The fact that they got Deadpool right gives me hope for that movie, Logan. And it gives me hope for the direction of not necessarily X-Men movies, but X-Men related movies. Again, I haven't hated any of them other than X-Men 3. That one was garbage. But I've talked to Matt a lot about this, and Matt's a huge X-Men fan, and he's like, none of them feel like X-Men movies.
Yeah.
And he's like, Deadpool was the first movie that he watched that felt like an X-Men movie. And technically, he's X-Force, I believe. I don't know if he was ever in the X-Men, but, man, too nerdy. I heard from my friend Chris today, and he's like, when Logan comes out on Blu-ray, do yourself a favor and get it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking I may watch it before that.
Yeah.
Before it comes. I may go to the theater. I don't know.
I mean, $6.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Obviously it's a rated R flick, so it's not easy for me to get away from the wife and kids for a day. But
I forgot movies were all day events.
Well, no, but I'm just saying it's I have to.
I'm gonna be home by noon.
House. Yeah, that's true.
Let's pick a weekday.
Well, that's what I need to do is go while the kids are in school.
Well, yeah. You have that whole time till 3:00.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm not doing things. I'm mostly working on station stuff.
Yeah, not important. Take a break. Treat
enough.
yourself.
Fair enough. Although I might still treat myself without having to pay money. That's what I did with some other movie that we won't talk about.
Right.
But that one did just come out, I think, or is about to come out. The last MCU movie that came out in November, without saying its name. Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that on Cody, too. It was great. Bought the Blu-ray because it was good.
I think, I don't know if we talk about this on air, but I want to get all the MCU movies, regardless of...
That's my plan. I'm working on it.
Because they're good. Like, why wouldn't I give them my money? Like, I watched Suicide Squad on Cody. I'm not going to buy it. I mean,
I don't...
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was fine. I didn't mind watching it, but I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Like, I'm not mad. I have no reason. I mean, it was fine.
Who gets mad from watching a movie
Dude,
anyways?
lots of people.
Well,
and it's ridiculous.
those people
They're
are
stupid.
they're just internet people. They're not real.
That's true. It's hard to say it's bad because it wasn't. Like, ultimately, it was an enjoyable
Didn't
movie.
live up to the hype.
Didn't live up to the hype, and it's not something I want to watch again.
Mhm.
Like, the one time was fine. Like, I'm not going to give them... I'm not going to buy the Blu-ray. I'm not going to give them my money because I'm not going to watch it again. It'd be a waste of money. And if I, for whatever reason, get the itch to watch it again, I'll just do it the same way.
Right?
It's just... I won't. That's the thing. I'm going to watch Batman versus Superman because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on that one.
I can't believe you haven't watched that yet.
There's a lot I haven't watched.
Oh.
I always watch the Marvel stuff first.
I'd watch it. It's worth watching.
I imagine.
You know.
Have you seen the director's cut?
Yeah, that's what I watched.
I hear that's the one you need to watch
Mm-hmm.
because the theatrical cut was garbage.
Yeah, and they still, even in the director's cut, there's so many like I don't want to say like holes in the plot line, but there's like if you don't know and you don't know the whole story or you haven't followed everything, you see people you don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
You know, that's the easiest way to put it.
Well, that's kind of silly because they're probably people that you need to know who they are.
Exactly.
Especially they're building up for Justice League.
I mean, I get, and that's why they're doing it. But it's like at the same
gotta
time,
love-
it's like it's supposed to be like an important thing, but you just see it and you're like, what the hell was that?
And that's the thing that Marvel did so well is they introduced these characters and you knew who they were.
Yeah,
Like they didn't leave it in the dark. Well, who's that guy?
right. So, but with DC, they had what like 2 Superman movies,
Uh-huh.
and then they had Superman versus Batman with like 5 other people all of
Yes.
a sudden,
All
instead
of
of
a
like having individual
Mhm.
movies and then having them all come together.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Well, they were trying to capitalize,
Mhm.
and because oh man, the Avengers working. Well, the Avengers worked because it was patient.
Yeah,
They
I
were
mean,
patient.
shit, Iron Man came out like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and to be fair, it shouldn't have worked because nobody gave a crap about Iron Man before that movie. Like he was a B level at
Oh,
best.
well, yeah,
comic.
you give him Tony Stark. Well,
give me
whatever his name is.
Yeah, he killed it as Tony Stark,
Mm-hmm.
and that movie was great. It's one of my favorite origin story movies. Period.
Yep.
I love the first Iron Man. All 3 Iron Man movies really. Again, like splitting hairs with the MCU movies. I feel like the 2 Thor movies are at the bottom. Doctor Strange just above that. Ant-Man's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not a lot of other people's.
You're just a big Paul Rudd fan.
I'm a huge Paul Rudd fan, and I'm a huge fan of just the character in general, that the hero. I'm a Ant-Man fan. It's a neat ability. It's
It's not really an ability; it's a suit.
well, it's a suit. It's science is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just interesting science behind the growing and the shrinking, and the controlling of the ants.
Right. Okay. All right.
It's
I'll give
just-
you that one.
It's fun. He's a real fun character. I'm really looking forward to Black Panther as well
Mm-hmm.
because
That'll be good.
well, I became fan of them of these characters through what was the name of that cartoon? It was Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers.
Mm.
It was the one that came out in like 2012, and I thought that was a great cartoon. It was something that my daughter and I used to watch together. We really bonded over it. And before that, I barely cared about any of those characters,
Mhm.
including, Iron Man. Yeah, passively, I liked Hulk. I barely knew who Thor was, and I don't think I had seen any of those movies at that point. No, that's not true, because by 2012, Avengers, like, the movie came out. But that's all aside from the point. Also, the first Captain America is amazing,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird because I see a lot of people crapping on that one, like as an origin story.
That's weird.
That's really weird because that's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like all 3 Captain America movies, but if I'm putting my pin on one, it's the first one. I just really like that story. Civil War has like the fight scene of all fight scenes in all of the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
but still. A little bit of nerding out here.
Yeah.
I didn't become this kind of a nerd until I try not to call myself one because it's not real. Like I just enjoy the movies.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
I'm not a comic book nerd. I am nerding out right now for sure. Like that's what you can call what I'm doing, but I wouldn't call myself a comic book nerd. I've read a handful of comics in my life. So
I don't know why you'd even use that term. You're more like a superhero nerd.
Yeah. A superhero movie nerd, to be more specific. It's got me interested in the idea of reading the comics. So I mean, maybe in reverse. Like
that's you know what? That's a good idea. Just saw a post from Bob France asking about X-Men books.
Yeah.
Jumping in somewhere that wasn't 1970. I'm going to say, how about you just start with the newest one and start reading them backwards?
Oh, what's funny though is the new X-Men are garbage. And again, this is all hearsay. Matt still reads, and he hates the newer X-Men.
Yeah, I've heard
stuff.
him talk about that.
Yeah, and he's like, it's
too
struggle.
much crap going on.
Yeah, it's such a struggle, like trying to keep up with all the garbage that they've done with those characters. But I don't know, man. Like every week, I was sitting in with Popped, and they have Greg from Local Heroes call in, and he's like, this is what's coming in this week with the new comics, and it's like, man, that seems interesting. Like, just some of these like off characters that I didn't even think, man, they have their own comic series. Like, it might be interesting to read about them. So I don't know, maybe, probably not.
Nah, man, I'm not gonna do it.
Probably, it's something I've thought about. Actually, I did start reading the Preacher books. Matt was letting me borrow those. And those are really good. I read the first two, which is basically works out to 14 comics between the two books. And they were great. It's violent. It's bloody. It's fun. It's interesting. I'd like to finish that, but I think he said he can't find the third book, or he doesn't have the third book. One way or the other. Eventually, I will get there.
One day.
Hey, if you're listening and you have the Preacher books, you have the third one specifically, and would like to let me borrow it, 757-525-3276, or...
You should be the third caller, and you can let Justin borrow your book.
Yeah, I'd love to borrow your book. We could play some tunes here. Sure, right? We could do that. All right, we got Borderline with I Fucked Up. Deal with Winter's Coming, and Excavation by Cathedrals. We'll be right back. It's Your Music Show, only on our station, Radio Free Radio, Radio F Radio. Oh, I thought that was the song.
Gotcha.
But it's just you.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Why are you calling an ambulance? She's dead. Why are you calling an ambulance? She's dead. Why are you calling an ambulance? She's dead. Why are you calling an ambulance? She's dead.
You know what Ed Gein said about women? Ed Gein, maitre d' canal no, serial killer in Wisconsin in the 50s. What did Ed say? He said, when I see a pretty girl walking down the street, I think two things. One part of me wants to take her out, talk to her, be real nice and sweet, and treat her right.
What the other part of him think?
What her head would look like on a stick.
Gotta return some videotapes. Gotta return some videotapes. Gotta return some videotapes. Gotta return some videotapes.
Show me all the blueprints. All right.
Serious, man. Show me all the blueprints. 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 Show me all the blueprints.
oh my God, we could share his pity. I suppose the streets of frigid sunset to me. It just sends a shiver every good memory. Through the windows I get a pretty strong vibe that I'm out of time. Take what I need, break what I don't. Hit the power breaks when I need. If a man's locked in his own head, is he free?
Cathedrals, excavation. Damn, rockin' ass playlist tonight, man. Like it's
You just said that.
yeah, but I said it off air. I wanted to say it into the microphone, into other people's ears. I wanted other people to hear that. It's got me energized.
Well, good.
I've got to be up late tonight. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I'm dropping you off after this and then coming back and playing video games. I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're doing the RF
That's
arcade.
okay. Yeah.
So it's like a new show, and we have to record 5 days worth of stuff tonight. So
What?
yeah,
Oh my God.
that's usually most of the videos are like 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's not that.
I thought you meant like 5 hours of
No,
stuff.
no, nothing like that. Although we will be here till like 2:33.
Well,
sure.
yeah, I'm sure.
But it's no,
That's
not
crazy.
Not 5 hours worth of stuff. Although, well, we're playing GameCube stuff today, so I don't think anything's gonna
Oh,
get.
good. You're going to play Animal Crossing for 5 hours straight.
Yes, well, not for 5 hours straight.
Yep.
We are playing Animal Crossing.
Probably till the new year hits.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
No, it's
We
a
could
terrible
set
idea.
the time
Done
and
that
make
before.
it. It's awesome.
awful.
Remember, Terso like kept
Yeah,
resetting.
that's what I was saying. It's
He
terrible.
kept resetting like the real midnight hit, and he goes like, "Yeah,
Let's do that again.
let's do it again." And then he took it over to the Volk so he could do it there too. It's like, all right, dude, I love the game too, but goodness gracious, Nintendo. I love Animal Crossing.
Terrible.
It's not. It's fun. I think might be playing some Mega Man. I think he's got Mega. I didn't know there was anything Mega Man on the GameCube. But I mean, it makes sense.
That's actually news to me too. I didn't know that.
It might be like just a collection.
Oh, that makes more sense. They just put there's a collection on Xbox now too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's like the 1 through X or something like that. And then maybe Legends.
I think I need to go back and try some Mega Man stuff because I played last week on Justin Sucks Ad. We did Mega Man X.
Yeah, I just read that you were terrible.
I wasn't too bad at that one.
Oh,
I'm
terrible.
bad at almost everything else, but I wasn't too bad at Mega Man X.
Huh.
And yeah, I don't know. Like it might be a game worth playing.
It's funny. I was just talking to Will today about how I beat Mega Man 2 on my iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that long ago.
Oh. I mean, it seems pretty like simple, like straightforward. There doesn't seem to be much to it.
No,
so-
I mean there's scrollers.
yeah.
You get power ups and you shoot things.
I was furious.
Robots.
I was furious last week because we were playing Super Mario All Stars, and I used to be awesome at Super Mario 3.
Mhm.
And I figured I was never great at Mario 1. I was okay when we played last week. I was never good at Mario 2. I was okay when we played last week. We get to Mario 3, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be good at this. Nah, I sucked. And I was angry. I was so pissed off at how bad I was playing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not. I was like, what's even now? In part because the controllers are a little off. Like
Oh,
they're
really?
they're cheap controllers, so they have like a slight lag to them.
Mm-hmm.
But it was mostly me. Like I was mostly off because I came in last Friday and played just Mario. No. It was sometime earlier. It was last Tuesday. I came in and played just Mario 3, not the Super Mario All Stars version, and I played well. I was fine.
So the All Stars, because I don't know, is it like just a collection of them?
It was a collection of all the Nintendo ones for Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
So they had like a slight upgrade to the graphics. The gameplay was pretty much the same, but it was on a Super Nintendo, so it had the extra buttons.
Right.
Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, so it was kind of infuriating.
Weird.
Very weird, dude. Again, like most of the games that we've been playing, I don't care that I'm bad at because it's either the first time I've played them or I'm just playing for fun anyway. And while I was just playing for fun, I was always good at Mario 3.
Mm-hmm.
And for that to be the one that I was the worst, one of the worst games I've played so far, it was just so maddening.
You got cocky.
Yeah,
You're like,
kinda.
man, I'm gonna be so
I
good.
want to be good at this, and then I fell into like one of the first holes on the first level. I was like, "Are you serious?" I was so mad. Again, I did it to myself. I set myself up. Oh man, we're right here, right up against it, man. Let's see if there's a couple things like shows or something coming up because we can just go into Glass Pennies from here and close out the show.
All right.
Uh,
Well, we know there's one.
well, we know the Ugliography show's coming up. Actually, I know that next Friday, Friday after the 17th, Broken Mouth Andy's going to be playing at Hell's Kitchen.
Mhm.
And like you said, we know that the 31st is Ugliography in the Gloom for the record release. I feel like I just got invited to another one on the 31st.
Maybe.
I know I did. Now I can't remember what it is.
I'm a terrible person, so I just ignore all my requests.
I
Because
unfortunately,
I know I can't go.
well, I try to keep up with it so I can put it on, and talk about it on the show. And oh, this just in.
Oh.
Ugliography is going to be playing at All Day You Drunks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to do the bands like in the afternoon, like the early afternoon. So right after that first, as our first rush of, man, yeah, we're going to do this is over, get a couple bands in here and, catch a break then and then go into the next. But Ugliography is going to come in at noon. So they're going to be on at noon. They're going to probably play, 15, 20 minutes. And then the rest of the hour, we're going to talk to them about Stiff.
Sweet.
So that's going to be fun.
May 21st, Good Charlotte's playing. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
I just got the stupid invite.
I don't even know how this works anymore. I just looked at the calendar thing, and it's all confusing to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's garbage because it's Facebook.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. You got cabbage in your muff.
I'm trying to look at because
It's just showing me stuff in
Here we go.
February now for some reason.
Oh yeah. Let's see. The 5th. So this Sunday, Maggie says in the Battle of the Bands at Shaka's. Also at Shaka's, MC Lars and Mega Ran are in town, and I think Tone Z is opening.
I did see he had a show.
Mega Ran. Let's see. It says Big O, but I'm almost positive Tone Z is on the show. Let's see. Well, maybe he's just going, but I'm almost positive he's performing.
St. Patty's Day is coming up, so bands are playing for that too.
Like I said, the Broken Mouth Andy definitely has a show that
You
day.
see that the Fighting Jamesons are opening up for Coolio?
What? Awesome. Where?
Because when I think of Irish music and festivals, I think of Coolio.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look.
I'd go see
'Cause
Coolio.
It's not here. I mean, it's the Shamrock Fest March 11th.
Okay.
And
Well, I can't go.
but still,
I would go.
House of Pain, Coolio,
Oh
the
my
Fighting
God.
Jamesons.
That's awesome.
Also, Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, that makes
Carbon
all
Leaf.
of those actually make sense.
They-
Except
all
for
the
Coolio.
there's like some Irish bands and then Coolio and House of Pain, and that's the only ones that whatever. There's some DJs and stuff, but I think it's cool because the Fighting Jamesons, like their names in the big letters
Yeah.
towards the top of the thing.
I mean, they're doing big things, man. It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them. The Irish Rock Band from Virginia Beach.
Yep.
Doing big things. Well,
big things.
let's do a couple minutes of this.
Okay.
We're going to shut up for a minute so you can listen to this. Yeah, if it plays. There it is. Of course, the last pennies can only mean it's about time for the show to be over. We wanted to just give you a little taste of the glass pennies because we play them every week, and why would this week be any different?
Just because.
Nah.
Oh. Okay.
Now, we were talking, and we came up on it, but we might as well still play the Glass Pennies because we'd be loving them. That's how I feel about it anyway. I didn't confer or whatever with DJ about this.
Whatever. I don't matter anyways.
I need to drink some caffeine because it's going to be a late night.
No.
Yeah, it's going to be a late night. I definitely need some caffeine. So we're wrapping it up here. Next week, we'll be back. And the day after us next week is the big day. All Day E Drunks, 24-hour broadcast starting at 9 a.m. Going till 9 a.m. 24-hour broadcast.
So this is a Matt roast.
Yes.
Like coffee?
No, like make fun of.
Oh, okay.
Because his birthday's the 17th.
Oh, okay.
So the idea is we're going to roast Matt. And I'm not going to because I'm not that kind of person.
Well, be sure to pull the clips from the last All Day You Drunks where he left and then came back all
and
mad.
roasted us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's going to... he gets a chance. That's how roasts work. He gets a chance to fire back anyway.
Yeah.
And Matt's good at that stuff. I was thinking, like, I'd love to be able to... Have you ever seen Norm Macdonald do a roast?
Yeah, he did a couple of the Comedy Central ones,
Yeah,
didn't he?
like where he's, like, kind of nice.
Yeah.
And uses clean words. I'd love to be able to write something like that, but I can't.
I feel like you could. You're just not
could.
trying.
I could write it.
You're too busy
doing other stuff.
Too busy working.
Yeah, how dare I? I'd love to, but I don't have a voice. Like Norm Macdonald has a unique voice. I don't have a unique voice. Like it'd just be my voice going, yeah, Matt sure likes to work.
I feel like that's what he thinks about himself too. Norm Macdonald.
Well, yeah, but like he's
You're thinking too much about it.
He's got impeccable timing, that Norm Macdonald. Boobs.
There you go. Look, you got one already.
You know what Matt likes to do? Boobs.
See? Good.
That's
got
great.
It.
I got
this.
it. All right, I've changed
All
my
right,
mind.
bye.
I'm in. All right, let's get on out of here. With all that being said, I y'all. Triggy diggy.
Yeah, I'd like to be mutilating you, motherfucker. You son of a cocksucking fucking douche. What are you trying to get again? You weren't any fucking good. You wouldn't be doing this here, you motherfucker. That's for you son of a bitch. But your mother's really good. You wouldn't breed a character like you. How's your mother's temper? Oh, fuck you. How's your mother's temper? It's all right.
Remember, kids, don't wear pants. They're constricting, and I don't like them. And you shouldn't either. That's all I'm saying. Good night.
Watch your mouth. We don't need that language anymore.